Welcome back. I finally did it. I found some time to actually cast the other, or cast rather, cast the other semi-final of the default tour number 49, and I've been kind of busy studying, slacking off, you know, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. Bam! Brute War countdown is quite awesome. And it's going to be a PvZ between Draw and Ion Zerg. The map is Aztec, and Draw is the orange Protoss, and his opponent, Ion Zerg, is the green Zerg. Green, yeah, here we go. Awesome Yoda-esque overlay. Who needs overlays? Seriously, they only block the screen and you can't see anything that's going on up here if I would have had an overlay here. But I've got an awesome overlay in the bottom right. That should be enough. Thanks to Fry, by the way, for making that overlay. Yeah, shall we talk about the game? I'm not quite sure. I mean, there's nothing special going on yet. Draw is not going to scout his opponent first, because he's scouting towards the bottom right. Ion Zerg, on the other hand, is going to scout his opponent first. Draw seems to be going for some kind of Forge Fast expand, because it's 10:17, there's no probe here yet, so if he would have been, if he had decided to go for a 10-12 gate, his probe should have been here already. And Ion Zerg hasn't thrown down a spawning pool yet, so he's obviously going for the 12 hatch. 12 hatch, there it is, and it's, as I said, Forge Fast expand for Draw. And he will be able to skip a cannon, just go Forge Nexus, and yeah, Ion Zerg should be slightly ahead economically, if you'd, I think, just slightly, but it's like basically doesn't really affect the game. And there's the Nexus. So Ion Zerg going for the spawning pool and the gas as a follow-up to this. And what is going to be interesting is which expansion does Ion Zerg decide to take as a third. By the way, Gateway before Cannon, completely fine against 12 hatch. So as I was saying, it's pretty important to note which expansion Ion Zerg does take as his third base, because that will basically point towards the mid-game that he plans to do, and it looks like he's going for... Ooh, gets it down, wow. Unlucky draw. Yeah, doesn't get the block and Ion Zerg knows it. That would have been... that would have delayed the hatch quite a bit, because first links just popped out, and probe is stronger than drone. Or rather, the probe wins if both shoot at the same time, I think. If the drone gets the first shot, the drone will win against the probe. But otherwise, the probe will win. So, what was I explaining before? 7A's core is on the way, by the way. There as well. Yeah, taking expansions. I think I completely lost my train of thought. But if Ion Zerg would have gone for the mineral only, the close mineral only, which is around here, it definitely would have pointed towards a very aggressive Hydro mid game, whereas taking a gas base obviously leaves you with the option to go for more lurker-based army, go more gas-extensive or gas-expensive units. Draw meanwhile going for the standard Stargate tech, also throwing down a second cannon. I think he must have seen some links there. I think he saw the links with his probe. Unzerg is actually producing quite a few links now. It's kind of not timing. Sometimes you can get away with producing links at this point, or not. It's not. Wait, no, that was poorly phrased. There is a timing when like the first Corsair pops out, where the Protoss is like at its weakest, kind of ish, because he won't have that many cells yet, and if he cuts some cannons at the beginning of the game, you might be able to get into his main with a Ling run by. If you decide to cut some probes, no, not probes, cut some drones and go for like 10-12 links and just try and run by into his main. Draw saw that, obviously, that Unzerg had started to produce links, and therefore he added a second cannon. Draw is going to find first Overlord. There's no need for him to go into the main with his Corsairs to scout, because his probe was alive for quite some time. So he basically saw everything that he needed to see. And Draw is actually going for the +1 air weapons. Okay, so going to be more of a Corsair-centered play with kind of a delayed +1 attack. If he decides to go for +1, nope, it's going to be Dark Templars. Okay, so no +1 anytime soon for, or +1 speed launch attack rather, anytime soon for Draw. Rather going for the GT pressure, and where are the Corsairs? I totally missed them. Ah, they're there. So as you can see, just leaving the bulk of his Corsairs at home. Of course, in case Unzerg decides to go for some unit play, and just scouting with one lone Corsair, the Lone Ranger. And Unzerg is actually going for the +1 air carapace. Interesting. Looks like he really wants to kill off those Corsairs, and of course the +1 air carapace negates the effect of the +1 air weapons. Adding another cannon, up to 5 Corsairs already, and one is on the map, so he's got 6 Corsairs at the moment, and Unzerg has produced some Scourge here, quite a few Scourge actually. And he's going for the meter follow-up. Okay, so now the +1 air carapace makes a lot more sense. So he really wants to challenge Draw's air superiority. Is that a word? I think it's a word. Let's go with it. Let's just pretend I pronounced that right. And Draw's going in, and where are the Scourge? The Scourge are quite out of position, and Draw is going to grab a few units for free, and he's going to get quite a few Overlords here. Gets another unit for free, but now a Scourge come in. Draw didn't have his didn't really pay attention, but still he's, oh my god, oh, loses almost all of his Corsairs. Only 2 Corsairs remaining, and the DT didn't get in, but he got quite a few Overlords. Unzerg is supply blocked at the moment. But the DT didn't get in, so that is kind of good for Unzerg, obviously. But Draw losing so many Corsairs, and Corsairs are actually quite gas heavy. I mean, they cost 100 gas, kind of a big investment. It's like 2 Dragoons worth of gas per Corsair, and Unzerg, having defended this attack, is taking a 4th base here. So definitely looking towards the late game, producing more Mutalisks, pretty interesting. He really wants to get air dominance in this game. But Draw has continued to produce more Corsairs, so he's up to 5 already, and the 6th one is going to pop out in a second here. Wow, going quite heavy on the defense. I mean, he doesn't have that many ground forces, so he definitely needs quite a lot of static defense here. Ion Zerg, that is. Is he preparing for Hive? Not yet. Does he have lurkers? Oh, I'm not quite sure, but there's going to be another engagement here. But the Corsairs decide to run away right away. And still producing more Corsairs. Wow. Really wants to go for the air dominance here. And Draw's also taking the mineral only. Of course, that is not the best. It's not like the expansion he would have wanted to take, I think. Oh, the shuttle! Ah, he's going to lose the shuttle. Oh, that was expensive. 1 DT and 1 High Templar plus 2 Zealots in there. Oh, the Mutalisk run directly into the Corsairs, or loses 1 Corsair. So Draw is kind of on the run. The amount of Scourge and Mutalisks really pushing him back here. Hydra speed is on the way, so I can safely assume that there's no Lurk upgrade yet. I don't know, I haven't seen a single Hydra in the game yet, so droning up at the moment. What's Draw doing? Getting the MG upgrade. Ooh, nice storm on the Mutalisk. Wow, ooh, that storm! 6 storms. Wow. Killing every single Mutalisk. Oh, that was tasty. Oh my god, that was some sick storming. Really, really well executed, predicting the path the Mutalisks would take after the initial storm. Oh, that was sick. And Corsair's going into the main, so he's just killing off. Okay, he doesn't have a DT in there, but he's killing off Storm Drop. Gets a few drones. Very nice storm. Wow. Sadly, the High Templar died, so we will not know how many drones there were. Like 7, I think. And the Zealots also take out 2 drones, so very nice harassment here from Draw. Wow. Imagine if there would have been a DT in that drop as well. The Overlord's just now coming back, and Draw setting up for another expansion here. Overlord speed is done. I went to check on the Hive. Still no Hive for Ion Zerg. I mean, he has taken quite some significant losses here. So the Hive will be laid further, I think. And Ion Zerg is able to find a hold in the defenses here. Just 1 cannon defending the middle line, gets some drones, but also takes a shot from the Archon. So units are quite heavily weakened now. Take a few extra shots. And Ion Zerg taking 5th base now. And droning up, I think. Nope. Producing more Mutalisks here. Wow, it's going really Mutalisk heavy. Is he also going for +2? Nope. Still 0-1 and 2-0 for the ground army. What's his upgrades on the ground? 1-0, 1 range, that is. And I think 0-0 on the lings. I don't see any lings on the map at the moment, but few random zealots scouting out the middle only, but they're not gonna see anything. And quite a big attack going. Is it going towards the? Is he going... Did he find the 5th base? I don't know. Well, he does now. And wow, nice reaction time. Gets the cancel in time. Very nice move by Junzerk, actually. That was pretty quick. Oh, but he shouldn't! Oh, he hit the drone so well, and then the drone's greedy and is gonna die for it. Greedy drone gets taken out, or is it? It might survive, actually. Few mules coming in here, doing some harassment, and meanwhile Ro4 is actually knocking on the front door here. Just going in. I don't think there's a single lurker here, but quite a few Sunkens. And Good Sim City will force Ro4 back. Junzerk still trying to make things happen with his Muralisks. Random Hydra gets killed. The DT just... I think he's gonna send it towards the 5th base. DT, Captain DT just checking for expansions. Few Hydra discs here. What's going on? Is he going to go... Hive is done, okay. And going for the Ultradisc Cavern. Oh shit, stuff's dying. Where is it dying? Damn it. I'm so blind. It's ridiculous. A few Hydra discs coming in here, but they are going to run into the Pro's army and just gonna get taken out. Crack is almost done. Adrenal glands, that is. So Ro4 sitting on 4 bases, Junzerk on 4, taking a 5th at the moment. Kind of blank storm, another storm, both players just kind of dancing back and forth, like, ooh, gets the snipe on the Archon. That's kind of a weird fight, like, Ro4's not really committing, and now Junzerk goes in, snipes 1 Templar, and Junzerk finally committing to the fight, and there's no High Templar left, so the Hydras will do a ton of damage. And Junzerk has actually a ton of Hydra discs here, but more reinforcements coming in for Ro4. Junzerk fighting up the hill here, but he's got so many Hydra discs, managed to snipe another DT, and all the courses go down, nice storm here on the Hydra discs, but he loses Markon for that. Another storm trying to get the Muralisks. Oh, the Muralisks are quite heavily damaged, and the Hydra numbers are dwindling as well, but not many forces left for Ro4. Now he's bringing in some more reinforcements. Whoa, nice storm on the ramp here. Where was that DT? Totally missed that. It was not that one. And Ro4 manages to clean it up. There must have been the DT on the high ground. So Ro4 defending for now, but reinforcements are streaming over the map, as you can see. It's kind of a traffic jam happening here. Jaedong-esque move by Junzerk here, and Ro4 is forced to retreat back onto the high ground. So Junzerk has map vision now. Not map vision. He has map vision if you look on the minimap. He has map control now. The big Hydra force is doing wonders for him, especially since Ro4 didn't have that many Templar, or the few Templar that he had were actually sniped. And drops. Nope, not a drop. Just detection. But drop for Ro4 is his name. Damn, going in at the same time Junzerk is attacking the 4th base. Drop in the main is going to clean up the Hydras that were left there to defend. Nice storm here. I think it was a storm. But Junzerk is going to be able to take out this base. The reinforcements will take care of the rear end of Junzerk's attack, and the Zealots in the main still doing damage, but I think the Hydras will be able to clean it up. Ro4 is trying to retake the 4th base here, but I don't think he has enough storms to actually do that. And Junzerk, having taken out this 4th base, is in a pretty good position. I mean, he's up by 2 bases now, and I think Ro4's main and natural are almost mined out, or are mined out in fact. Random DT checking things out. Oh, so many Hydras, 2-2 Hydras against 3-0 3-0 Pronos forces. Ah, there it is. I was looking for that one. Sneaky Hydra hiding in the shadows of the gas. The simulator. Ooh, takes a Dragoon shot to the face. Very nice move here. Just moving in with a bunch of Hydras sniping off. Sniping off Templars. You have to be really careful where you set your rally routes. And another big attack going towards the third base. So Ion Zerg hitting Draw's economy, and Draw is forced to type out. GG. Ion Zerg takes the first game against Draw.